Hi. I was talking with someone today about the idea that she was nervous to start a business. She looks at me, which I don't even have a very big following. I mean, I know it's bigger than some people, but it's not huge. But she looked at my following and looked at other people's following and said, I can't do what you do. And my first thing was to remind her that we all start from zero. Every single one of us starts from zero. And you don't have to have a massive following to be successful in network marketing. So that's beside the point. But what it did make me think about is the idea that there are a lot of barriers for people who might want to start a business or relaunch their business or get better or more serious about social media, and they don't know how to do that. And so what I want to do quickly is walk you through 5 posts that I think that you should be making, whether you are launching your business for the first time, like you just started your business, whether you are relaunching your business because maybe you stepped away for a couple weeks, maybe you went on vacation and you lost focus, maybe you, for whatever reason, you're relaunching, or you just want to start off again on a good footing for your social media. So these are the 5 posts that I would do. Okay, we're going to pretend for this example that you join me, like you partner with me in my business, okay? And this is what I'm going to coach you to do. The first thing, when you sign up and you become, like in this case, a shampoo brand rep, right? But this applies to anything with a physical product. We can even talk about if you don't have a physical product, but I'm going to assume that you have a physical product. So when you sign up, and you are automatically you're now a brand rep and you don't even have your stuff in the mail yet. What I'm going to coach you to do is to find your links for other people to join before you even make your first post. What I want you to do is I want you to understand how to sign up a market partner, so how to sign up a business partner, and how to sign up a VIP customer or whatever your equivalent of that is in your company. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go live. I've got a piece of hair here that's doing its own thing. You're going to go live and you're going to say, you will never guess what I did. If you're terrified of going live, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Just go anyway. It's going to be awkward. You're going to be sweating. You're going to be nervous. Nobody cares. You're going to go live on wherever, like Facebook, Instagram, all of the above, ideally, wherever you are. And you're going to say, you'll never guess what I did. Now, if you want, you can also write it out, but I think it's more effective if it's live. And the title of the post is going to say, you'll never guess what I did. And in this post, you're going to tell people what you just did. You became a brand rep for blah, 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 like an incredible shampoo company, makeup company, skincare company, whatever it is. You don't have to hide the name from anyone. And you're going to tell them why. Why? Now, this is the most important part of the post. Anything else you say doesn't really matter, but you need to tell them why you joined. So, for example, when I joined, it was to earn some extra income so that when I retired from the Army, I never had to work another job again. And guess what? I didn't do this when I first joined. And so a lot of people were like, what is she doing? Why is she selling this stuff? I don't understand. Had I just gotten online and explained what I was doing and why, people would have been cheering me on. But instead, I made it awkward. So that's post number 1. Post number 2, when your stuff comes in, ideally a day or 2 later, whatever, 2-3 days later, you're going to do an unboxing. Now, obviously make some posts in between here, but I'm saying number 1, number 2, number 3, because these are things that you can't miss. So post number 2 that you can't miss, an unboxing. I want you to actually unbox what you got in the mail. And I want you to walk people through your kit. It doesn't matter that you don't know what's in there. It doesn't matter that you have no idea about the products. It doesn't matter that you've never tried the shampoo or the makeup or whatever. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. I just want you to be excited on camera with those things, because that will be really impactful, because who doesn't love an unboxing? So post number 2 is an unboxing. Now, the key to this one is you've got to also repeat your goals, and you need to talk about why, your goals, and then why you joined, right? So as you're unboxing the shampoo, makeup, skincare, whatever it is, You want to remind people like, here's the deal. I know this is kind of weird. And maybe you're thinking like, why did Soraya join a shampoo company? But I did it so that XYZ. And again, what you're doing there is you're getting people to buy in to whatever that is long term for you. And even if your story is not their story, it's still going to be relatable. Still going to be relatable in that everybody needs more money and everybody wants more time with their family and everybody wants more options in their life to do nice things. So I don't care what your income is. I don't care what your situation is. Every single person can relate to the idea of wanting to do something more, which is more than likely the reason why you started. Okay, so that's post number 2 in unboxing. Post number 3 is like a day or two later, the first time that you use the products, whenever that is, maybe even later that night, you want to do a first impressions post. And you want to talk about the first time that you use the skincare, the makeup, the shampoo, the whatever. And you might not, like, you're not going to be an expert at it, right? You're not going to know everything. And people are going to ask you questions and you're not going to know the answers. And you're going to say, I have no idea. And they're going to be like, well, is it gluten-free? And you're like, I don't know. Is it this? I have no idea, but send me a message and we're going to find out together. That's the attitude. Just give your first impressions. Had I done that, so when I started using the shampoo that I now sell, I was not a brand rep, right? And I loved it. Loved it. Was telling everybody in person about it. Had I only started telling people online about it, God, if I could go back in time. Anyways, so you want to tell people like your first impressions. Now, if you hate it, like maybe it's not the company for you, but more than likely you're not going to hate it and you're going to enjoy the products. And so that is what you want to share. Again, repeat why you started. And here's what you're going to say. You're going to say, hey, look, I'm on this journey to build some extra income for my family, but along the way, sure doesn't hurt to have nice hair or have better makeup or have better skin. So whether you're looking for better skin or a way to make extra money, I want you to join me and we can figure this all out together. So in other words, you're going to invite people to become your customers, and then you're going to invite people to, if they're looking for extra money, to come along the business side with you. Now, side note, and this is probably a different live, this is also what you can do to recruit people, like by messaging them and calling them and texting them, like that exact same thing. Hey, I just tried this new shampoo. It's absolutely epic. I don't know if you're looking for new shampoo or if you're like me and you're actually looking for a way to make extra money, but I'd love to do this with you. Would you be interested in one or the other? Right? That's just a great, simple way to recruit people and to enroll new customers when you're new on this journey. Okay, so that's post number 3. Post number 4, I want you to talk about what you're learning. This could be what you're learning about your shampoo or your makeup or skincare, whatever your product is. This could also be what you're learning about your business. In fact, this could be multiple posts, but let's just start in that first week with 1 or 2. What are you learning? Hey, today I learned how to log into my dashboard and track my sales. Today I learned that we have Tuesday team calls where I can ask any business question that I have, and people who have done this business for years and made multi-millions of dollars are going to coach me on that. How cool is that? Today I learned that you need to shampoo twice. I didn't know that, right? These are very simple things. You might take them for granted and just think that they're boring, but people on the other end of your phone are going to think they're absolutely fascinating. So what are you learning? And then the 5th thing is you are going to get on and you're going to talk about things that you like had misconceptions about that you've now learned better. So for example, you might want to get on and say something like, hey, when I started, I thought that this shampoo was really overpriced, to be completely honest. But what I've learned is that it's extra concentrated and you only need like a dime amount. And this bottle is going to last me for months and months, which makes the price really, really good for any family on any budget. Right? See what I did there? I'm sharing about what I'm learning and I'm educating people about my product. But really what I'm doing is I'm overcoming objections. You could do the same thing for the business. You could say, hey, do you want to know what I'm learning right now? I'm learning that I thought that I had to have like 10,000 Instagram followers to start this and succeed in this business. But what I'm finding is that the products that I'm selling are things that people really want. They just don't know how to get them. And now that I'm talking to people, like, I'm signing up customers with barely any Instagram followers. So that's really cool. Whatever it is, right? I'm just making these examples up, but whatever misconception that you have, you want to share that. What these 5 posts are going to do for you is they're going to, number one, take people along your journey, which we're all obsessed with a good reality show, right? Especially when we know the person. Number 2, they're going to encourage people to get off the bench and join you either as a customer or a business builder, which is exactly what you want in a good launch. And number 3, they're going to make it so that they understand the reason why you're showing up, your heart. And I talked about this in a couple lives and a couple posts this week. But when people understand your heart, in other words, like, sounds kind of cheesy. When people understand your why, people understand why you're showing up, then you talking about selling shampoo on the internet is not weird. If you just come out of nowhere and don't explain any background and you start selling, again, I'm saying shampoo because that's my business, but if you start selling shampoo, skincare, makeup, whatever, like out of nowhere and you don't tell anyone any of the reason why, it's weird. People are like, what is she doing? I don't understand. And then they're skeptical of you. But if you're straight up about it and you explain it and you're like, look, my hair is a mess. I want to improve it. Why not make some extra money while I'm at it? That's a win-win for me. That's why I'm doing this. I hope you follow along. Then people are like, oh yeah, that's awesome. Good for her. Now they may not want to buy, like they may not want to be your customer, and that's totally fine, but they're at least going to understand where you're coming from. And so these 5 posts are really, really important. Let me just recap them very quickly because I've got them written down. I can't remember anything anymore. Mom brain. Okay. Number 1, you're going to say, you're never going to guess what I did. And you're going to tell people why you joined. Number 2 is an unboxing where you repeat your goals and your why and you unbox your products. Number 3 is your first impressions of your products. Number 4 is what you're learning. I would recommend doing a couple of these. And then number 5 is misconceptions. If you go through those posts, you, again, doesn't have to be the week you join. It could be at any point. You could pretend like today is day 1 and you could start this process and modify it to your business. You will get attention, right? It will work, I promise. And this is part of what I teach people to do when they're launching their own business. If that's something that you would like, if you are interested in potentially working with me, I would love to send you more information. So let me know. If not, and you are happy in your business, then I hope you take this and I hope you use it to make some money, because that's also what I want, because that's what I'm here for. So I hope that that helped. Let me know if you use this and it works for you, because it will. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.